Hi, guys, and thank you so much for clicking on my channel. I'm here to do the monthly for cancers for the month of November 2019. I have already shuffled the, um, forget the name of these, the Quantum Oracle deck. So I have already shuffled these for you guys. And so let's get started and let's see what are the messages for the cancers, for my cancers for the month of November. Okay, so the first card here that we have is the Sacred Temple. And this card is coming up as a spirit card. So the Sacred Temple to me can signify many different things, not just like a church or just a temple, but it can signify whatever it is that you find sacred to you or a place that is sacred to you. This might signify that during this month you may be feeling that you need to go somewhere that you to you it feels like it is a temple, like it is a sacred place for you, somewhere where you feel comfortable and safe. um I do feel that possibly this month you may be a little in your thoughts, um just trying to figure things out, cancers, and maybe you're just having a lot of ideas right now and you don't really know where to place them. Out of the temple, you can see light coming out of the temple. So to me, that can signify either needing clarity, um, or finding some sort of clarity within this temple. So maybe wherever it is that you go, you feel that this is where you can gather your thoughts and your ideas. So possibly for the month of November, you may be doing a lot of thinking, a lot of trying to gather your thoughts, just get yourself together in this sacred place that you feel comfortable and safe in, and where your ideas can flow and come together. Okay, Cancers? So next card we have here is the People card, Family. So a lot of people have been getting this card this month in their readings, and this could signify that you're spending a lot of time with your family, or you probably will be spending time with your family. There may be children involved, or you possibly have children, or someone that you are dealing with is involved with children. The children here seem to be trying to engage in play. So you may be trying to figure out ways to be more playful. Maybe you're lacking that playfulness this month, Cancer. Maybe you are being a little more childlike, or someone is being a little bit more childlike with you, Cancer. But I do feel that you go to the sacred temple, possibly even with family, or you would like for family to come together um, at this place, be it your home, because again, your temple can be your home, where you live, whatever is sacred to you in your mind. Um, and I do feel that family is very sacred to you, also possibly here. So yes, so I do feel spending either time with family, or spending time gathering your thoughts, and your ideas, possibly trying to gather ideas that you're trying to do with the family, maybe that you're trying to do here, Cancer. And then we have here an intention card, and it's coming up reverse, the behind a mask here. So I feel that something is hidden, Cancer, and I think that this mask of whatever is hidden, it's falling away here, being that it is reversed. So I do feel that someone had the intentions of not really being forward with you or completely honest. This person's intentions weren't really what they were showing you at face value, and so they were putting on a different persona, Cancers, or maybe you're trying to put on a different persona here. Um, so yeah, so you're trying to get your ideas together, possibly involving with family, and there's something that you're trying to either hide or disguise, or someone is that is surrounding you. This may even possibly be a family member that may be something that's not completely clear here. Their intentions are not really clear here, Cancer. So you may be feeling this month that someone's intentions are not really clear. Maybe your intentions are not really clear, or maybe you or they are trying to hide behind a mask. Maybe a family member is trying to do this as well, Cancer. Okay, now let's continue on with the Wisdom Oracle. What are the messages for my Cancers for the month of November 2019, please? If you guys have liked this video so far, please hit the like button and share and subscribe if you would like to do so. I would greatly appreciate that. What are the messages for my lovely Cancers for the month of November 2019, please? So I just have one card popped up, so I'm going to keep that there. What are the messages for my Cancers for November 2019, please? What are the messages for my Cancers for November 2019? Messages for my Cancers. So the card jumped out here, and the card that jumped out was the Observer card, which shows a fox observing the sky. And in the sky, there is a moon, which the moon can signify emotions here. So Cancer, either you or someone is or was observing you. You possibly were observing this person for a while, or you were, or they were to you. But I do feel that this is also fading away. It's kind of like that spy feeling, like someone just spying on you every now and then, even though you're not together. It's like they're still observing you, or you were still observing them for a while. But I think that you or they are getting tired of observing the situation, or of observing this person, kind of observing their emotions, trying to see if there's like a change in the emotions. But you know, that fox is still gazing at that moon, still trying to find it, still trying to find those emotions, Cancer. So if someone's not really showing you emotions and they're just observing you, that's something that you really need to think about and consider. But then we have here the next card is Serendipity, which usually can signify something good and positive happening to you that is by chance or fated. But it is reversed. So I feel that maybe you are feeling that you lost a chance, or you're not really feeling really like you're having any lucky chances right now at this time. And or maybe you have been watching a certain situation that you kind of wanted a positive outcome in, and it's not really taking place, and you're kind of losing, you're possibly even feeling a little down or lacking positivity because you have been watching a certain situation, and it's not really making you happy at this time, Cancer. Followed by the Unfinished Symphony card. The Unfinished Symphony is, you know, it's just like any tune here that you're trying to create. You know, if you're trying to create music, or if you're like into music, maybe you're feeling out of tune. You're feeling that something is missing here. It's almost like when you're trying to create something and you're like something is still missing, or you're making a song and there's something in there that's missing in that situation. So you feel that there is an unfinished beat or tune to that song in order for it to actually sound good and to sound the way that you want it to. So this can be either you or someone wanting to create something, but there's something is missing or there's something just off. And this is why you're kind of lacking. You're kind of a little unhappy because you've been wanting something to happen. You've been watching something to happen, but there is something missing about the situation here, that it's not completely finished. So something here is not completely finished, and I think that you can feel it or they can feel it. And I think that's something that you will be really thinking about this month, Cancer. What are the messages for my lovely Cancers for the month of November 2019, please? Messages for my lovely Cancers for the month of November 2019. Messages for my Cancers for November 2019. Messages for my Cancers for November 2019, please. Messages for my Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for November 2019. So we have here the Five of Pentacles reversed. So you may have been feeling left out in the cold, but you're kind of getting out of that. That feeling of being left out about a certain situation. You may be walking away from a situation that's kind of cold, or you feel that this is something that you need to walk away from at this time because it is it's a little hurting. You know, they have a hurt leg here. So I do feel that you have walked in this situation or in these shoes for a while, Cancer, and you're kind of wanting to get out of that. You're kind of wanting to no longer feel that you're left out in the cold about a certain situation. Followed by the Five of Cups here. We have two fives here. Five signify changes and travel, and a lot of movement here. So the Five of Cups is reversed also. So you or they might have been disappointed about something. With these two together, you really are trying to walk away from a cold situation that really has you disappointed and down. So I do feel that you have been kind of like in of this energy of feeling a little down and depressed over a certain situation. And you're really disappointed about how it turned out or how something is turning out. And you're focusing on what was spilled. You're not looking at what's left over, Cancer. So I do think that there still is something there in that cup for you, or there is some sort of opportunity or chance here. It's not like it was all thrown away completely, but all you're focusing on is on that disappointment, or they are, Cancer. Followed by the Ten of Cups reversed. There is unhappiness going on here. There may be unhappiness with family or certain situation revolving the home. This is not the Four of Wands card, but a lot of times when I see the Ten of Cups, it reminds me of like a family atmosphere. There are kids playing in the background. The two couples seem very happy about a certain situation, and they're overlooking at what they created or what they built or what they have here, Cancer. So I feel that you are feeling a little unhappy about possibly what you have been able to create or manifest, or they have. Maybe they have really tried to make the situation happy and it really hasn't. So they're kind of you or they are kind of realizing the magnitude of the situation. Okay, Cancer. So it's almost like you know, you really thought that this would work out, or that this would play out in a certain way that you wanted it to, Cancer, and it hasn't. There's been like these delays and blockages and setbacks, and it's really made you unhappy and disappointed. But it's mainly because you're focusing on what is not there. You're focusing on what was there instead of what is here. So you need to focus on what you do have now instead of what you had. Moving forward, let's go. I feel like I have one more card here to pull for my Cancers. We have 2 cards came out here, so let's go with that. I have here the Queen of Pentacles. So I do feel that you are probably focused on your finances, and you kind of want that to go better. You're trying to put in trying to invest some time, but you sometimes feel like you're wasting it here when it comes to something financial or a financial matter, Capricorn. But the only thing I can say here is stop being down. In both of the cards, they look so sad. They're both looking down. You know, they're both looking down at their coin. So I do feel that you're also kind of in this state of thinking about your coins, and you're not very happy about that. You know, when it comes to your income here or your finances, you kind of just look down at them. Okay, Cancer. So I do feel that if you put in that time, invest that time, you will reap the reap the benefits of those coins. You know, you need to sow these coins in order to see that big coin here. So you do still have opportunities here, Cancer, for income getting better in November. It's really your choice to soak over it. Okay, so that is all I have for you for my lovely Cancers for the month of November in 2019. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, again, please hit that like button, share, and subscribe. And I hope to catch you guys in my next one. Bye and take care. Have a good day.